like I want to make a very quick video about fabricated, like content on League of Legends that talk about skill specifically, right? So kind of like they're trying to tell you that skill in League of Legends is what drives your elo, right? Your MMR. So 1 second, let me open a doc. Yeah, so I just summarized them, right? So there are two school of thoughts when you think about it, right? So you have the coaches, and then you have the high elo players who know what's up, right? So coaches, in summary, that's what they tell you. That's their mentalities. There's no such thing as elo hell. It's all about your skill. Give me all your money, right? So because they're selling courses, right? High elo players are saying that, okay, 55 to 60% win rate in League of Legends is actually 100% win rate, because 40% of your games controlled by algorithm, engagement, optimized matchmaking. So you need to still be good so you can control those 5 to 10% of the games so you can climb effectively, right? But majority of elo is gained through spamming games, also known as grinding. All right, so I mean, like, that's just kind of the summary of the two school of thoughts. Now, I'm in here. You probably know that. Like, I know a lot of high elo players. They will say, yes, that's actually 100% correct. Now, you still have to be good, right? You still have to not int. And also, I'd say in here is, another one would be in here, play champ matters, right? So if you are, I don't know, what's like super weak right now. I don't know, if you're Tryndamere and they are Wukong, I mean, self-explanatory. I mean, Wukong is just better at everything. Except for, well, he's just better at everything than Tryndamere, right? So champ matters. Whereas these guys, they're gonna tell you what they're gonna tell you, right? Any champ can carry, doesn't matter. Pick what you like. If you lose, it's your fault. Pros can have 100% win rate. Kind of like that's they're just saying that this skill, they're basically pretending, they are pretending that League has no engagement optimized matchmaking, and it's a boxing, or it's just like a basketball game, right? Where if you have a superstar on your team, you're gonna win 100% of the time, which is complete nonsense, right? Whereas this in here is saying that, hold on a sec, League has engagement optimized matchmaking, so 40% of your games are like completely uncarryable. Unless you are 4-tier rule, right? So remember my 4-tier rule. I made the video where if you are 4 tiers ahead of the elo that you're playing, you can guarantee the win rate, right? If you're like diamond playing in iron, you can do 100%. Outside of that, they're just uncarryable. These games are just uncarryable, right? So it's about grinding. It's more about grinding and playing OP shit. Tarzan is a good example of this. He just, like, the first thing I remember, I watched his guide, the first thing he said, dude, it's about the champion. It's all about the champion, right? Okay, so I'll just give you some examples. Look at this. This is like most of League of Legends content on the YouTube that I see is being pushed is completely fabricated. It's not real. It's fake. All right? It's in here. It's not real. Look, he's saying, oh, look, we are 3 professionals, challenger players, playing against bronze players. We're going to AFK for 30 minutes, and we're still going to win. Of course they're going to win because he made the video, right? So when I look at this, what do I see? Okay, first of all, there are 4-5 players, they're all AD. Why are they all 5 AD? Now, they introduce special conditions, like don't take the turrets. Fine. What would I play in here if I want to guarantee a win? Now, basically what I'm saying, a game is fabricated. Their content has specific conditions that they never mention. Do you understand? That's scam. They're scamming you. It's like they're saying, oh, we guarantee you 100% return on your investment. And then in small letters, in small, like, small fonts, you know, like the mini prints, they tell you, oh, unless the market is good. Assuming the market is good, assuming everything goes, the fine print, that's the definition of this. It's the fine print. The small print that you want to read when somebody tells you some kind of bullshit that you're going to invest your money, you're going to earn 600%, in 2 weeks you're going to quit your job, and you're going to be a billionaire flying a private jet. Now, most of that shit has usually some kind of terms and conditions that when you read it, you realize it's complete nonsense and it's a scam. So likewise, this is bullshit and it's also a complete scam. So what they don't tell you is they don't allow them to take the turrets, they don't allow them to do this, they don't allow them to do that, and certain champions are banned. Because look, I'm looking at this, I'm saying, like, why would you pick this? Bronze players are unskilled players. Camille in bronze is a bad champion because she's too difficult to play. Zed is difficult to play, right? Severe is not the best ADC for low skill player, right? Morgana is the same. I mean, think about bronze. What would win, Morgana or Nautilus? I mean, Nautilus is just branded, or Leona. And jungler, I mean, Vi. Okay, champ, but I mean, if this was Sejuani or Malphite or some bullshit champion. But actually, Vi is actually okay, but I mean, it depends how you build her, right? There is a way to build Vi to make her useless. And I mean, and immediately I can tell you straight away, why are they all full AD? Where is Nasus? Like, if I wanted to win this, I would just pick Nasus because they're AFK for 30 minutes. By 30 minutes, with nobody to babysit me, I'd have like 20 minutes, definitely 600 farm stacks. By 30 minutes, with all the CDR you get, I'd say probably maybe 1,100 stacks. Because you have to remember, I could just go and buy ability haste for 30 minutes and not worry about getting killed, right? So all I have to do is just buy ability haste. And then once they spawn, I can just sell some items and trade them, right? Again, no Malphite, no hard CC. You see, like, there's no hard CC. And this is like questionable. Bronze player will not be able to hit her abilities, so all she has is just her ult. Other than that, there's literally no CC in here. Well, Vi has point and click, but this Vi, I guarantee you, is probably gonna build squishy. So Akali is just gonna press Q, and this guy's gonna die. That's about it. Right, so you see, all of this bullshit is fabricated. How do I know that this like, what they're trying to tell you is that challenger pro players, like, what is the fundamentally message of this video is that the pro players can beat the bronzes because they're better. I'm saying no, they cannot. No, they cannot. Under certain conditions, they can. There are multiple videos like this on YouTube. There's videos like my jungler AFK'd and we still stomped the enemy team. What they're not telling you is that the enemy team that they're playing are handicapped players, right? Think about, like, how to say it. Okay, how many games can you win 1 versus 5 bots? How many games can you win 2 versus advanced bots, or 1 versus advanced bot? 100%. So it's important to not only say what you're doing, but also what the other team is doing, what the opposition is doing, because I talked about it a lot, about winning the game and the guy losing the game. You're not, when you go on 25 Katarina, first time playing Katarina, and you got 25 kills, it probably means that the enemy that you're playing against are heart feeders, right? They're just brain dead. you might as well go play against bots and be like, oh, I'm so good, right? So you see when they say, oh, you know, I stomped this, I stomped that, AFK, conditions don't matter, that's what they advertise. They have to tell you whom are they playing against, right? Because you could say Tryndamere is overpowered champion in certain conditions. In certain conditions. Like Tryndamere in here would just stomp this. This is such a stomp for Trinda. Right? Once Y is gone, this is free candy for you. Right? I mean, Severe, easy to deal with. Camille, you just 2-tap her, right? Zed, I mean, what, Zed's gonna kill Tryndamere? Give me a break, right? Morgana is bronze, she's gonna miss all of her abilities, right? So all of this bullshit is complete nonsense. It's fabricated, right? Look at this bullshit, right? There are some videos in here that just tilt absolute shit out of me. Like, stop losing to OP champions. Okay, like again, you see, this whole website is implying that if you learn the skill, you can 100% win the game, right? This should have a small print in here saying that please be aware that League of Legends has engagement optimized matchmaking system, is that any skill that you improve will increase your win rate by roughly 5 to 10%. 5 to 10%. Yes, it works, but the impact is 5 to 10%, where they are implying that somehow by using their services, you're going to win 100% of your games, right? I'll show you. Look, late game free win. What does that tell you, right? If you follow their guide, you get to late game, you will win 100% of the time. I already tried that. It doesn't work. I'm talking about like picking Nasus, picking Vayne, picking Jax. It doesn't matter. If your team goes 0-30, I mean, there's not much you can do. Why you suck top lane? Okay? So what are they telling you? That if you use their guide, you're gonna stomp your top lane. Okay. But are you gonna win the game? No, you won't. Baron loses games. Okay. You see, Baron loses game. What are they implying? They're implying that you're doing something wrong and you're losing the games. They're not saying, oh, engagement optimized matchmaking makes you lose the games, and Baron is like 1% of the reason. Where's another one? Yeah, this guy here. How to play like the boss. Okay. Here's how you play like a boss. I'll give you a 1-second summary, right? You pick a broken champion like Mundo, Zac, or Gragas, and you play 3,000 games. You quit your job, you quit your college, you lock yourself in a room, and you play 3,000 games per season. This is how you become boss. That's it, right? They're telling you some kind of bullshit strategies. It's very simple. You play 3,000 games with a bullshit champion. You can even hard int. On these champions, I swear you can even hard int. Because one of my conditions said don't hard int, but that's implying you're playing a bruiser. With bullshit nowadays, with bullshit like Gragas, Mundo, you can go 0-7. As long as you're playing 3,000 games, I'm telling you, you're going to get to Masters. Okay? Make League easy. What are they saying? Oh, follow our guide and League of Legends easy wins. Right? That's bullshit. That doesn't exist. Okay? What else is in here? Branded strategy to win the games. Do you know what I'm saying? It's just like, dude. Like the whole idea behind this website is they are here. They are implying that there is no engagement optimized matchmaking and that you can win 100% of your games, but it's completely fake. It's fabricated. Like all of this is fabricated. It's not real. Okay? So I just wanted to put this out there. Take care. Bye-bye.